You know that song is like, yeah, what's up, danger? You know the one.
The Spider Verse one.
Yeah. Well, imagine one where it's like, well, yeah, what's up, gamer? You know,
That's that sounds terrible.
terribly good, right? Right. Welcome back to the I Need a Haircut podcast, where I talk about how long my hair is getting, and we speculate on how long it's going to take me before I get a man bun. On today's
You
episode,
have one now. You can just tie it up.
yeah, but then I look like Vorsh, and I don't want that in my life. I don't want that smoke, okay?
Okay.
Today we've got some spicy, like red hot, like ghost peppers. That's what this news is. We got some ghost peppers. You know what I'm saying? At least compared to what we've been getting recently news-wise, which is jack shit. What did some consoles release? Oh, boring. We got some good shit today. Let's get right into the news. Let me ignore the fact that I'm dropping frames. Let's get straight into the news. What? Did you just laugh?
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
The fact that you're dropping frames.
I'll drop you in your head in a minute. So our first story of the day. So you know how big the PS5 is? You know it's a big chungus of a console? Did you know it was originally going to be bigger?
I did, which is really sad.
Yeah.
Like,
When originally designing
why?
it, they were like, it was like 1.5 times the size, which is insane. I can't wait to see the size of this beast when it arrives on Thursday.
I'm
If it
worried
arrives.
it's not even gonna
I'm,
fit.
I'm worried it's not going to arrive because I feel like
Yeah,
I got it
that's
way too easily, right? I just kind of ordered it like 2 days after pre-orders came. I feel like I got it way too easy, right? I'm a bit worried. They have taken the money out of my bank account though, so if they don't deliver it, I'm gonna start throwing hands.
We got it from a reputable place, just so you guys know. We've not been like scammed or anything. We're just worried it's not gonna like.
No one watching this cares, Jess. I don't think so. I don't think anyone watching this will care.
Might.
I care about you.
Aw, I care about you too.
Gay. Anyway, next story. The Xbox had this weird fucking hologram shit. You see this?
No.
Yeah, but we watched it the other day. Get the stream up.
Oh, the announcement thing.
Get the stream up in Chrome.
Okay, but it might like kill the internet.
Nah, I'll be alright. What's the worst that can happen?
You are dropping
What's
frames
the
already.
worst that could happen? I'm already dropping frames. Come on. Anyway, this weird fucking hologram shit. You didn't see Sony doing anything like this, did you? Maybe it's because Sony has like that staggered release thing going on, you know? They like, well, it's released here. We're gonna do celebration here. They can't do them in different places. The point is, next story. Do you remember last week we were like, whoa, it looks like Codemasters is gonna buy Take-Two. Remember that?
No.
Well, we did. That happened. Well, at the beginning of this week, no, sorry, last week. At the beginning of last week, Take-Two bought Codemasters instead. It was a wild business. It was like the business equivalent of an action movie. They suddenly went, we're flipping the script. We're gonna buy you. They were like, we're Codemasters. We're gonna buy you. And then Take-Two went, nah, Uno reverse card, and they bought them.
That is very strange.
Yeah, especially because Codemaster. What has Codemasters done? What do they get out of that?
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. That's really weird.
Yeah, I mean, sure they'll get a bunch of racing games out of it. You know, racing games always make money.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yakuza Like the Dragon came out. It looks fun. It looks a little different for the franchise. It looks. I was considering picking it up, but that would cost money. And do I want to spend money on a Yakuza game? You know what I'm saying?
Rather than Ren.
Yeah, I'd rather have somewhere to live than play Yakuza. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spider-Man Miles Morales released, and I'm very excited to say that we're going to be able to play Spider-Man Miles Morales because it comes as
Yes.
part of the bundle that we got.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited because I finished the first Spider-Man game on the PS4, and I did all the DLC, and the DLC was super underwhelming, so hopefully this makes up for it. I didn't like the DLC for that game very much. It was so boring.
Yeah, I remember you kind of just forcing yourself through it at a point.
I did. Next up, Serious Sam. The entire Serious Sam trilogy is going to be on Nintendo Switch. And I've got to ask, is there like a hardcore Serious Sam community out there? Because, like, Devolver loves this franchise. You know? Devolver keeps releasing new entries, keeps re-releasing this collection on various things. But, like, are there, like loads of people in the comments here are like, yeah, fuck yeah. Have you ever met a Serious Sam fan in your life?
I I used to know someone on Steam who only played Serious Sam.
I don't get that.
No.
It's just
It was really weird.
It's just like dollar store Doom, right?
Yeah.
I don't get it. The Pathless came out. Sorry, what was that? You don't remember what the Pathless is? That's okay, neither did anyone else. The Pathless is, in fact, one of the PlayStation 5 launch titles. Now, I don't blame any of the publications that are talking about the PS5 right now for not mentioning the Pathless, because no one's mentioning the Pathless, because no one gives a shit about the Pathless. It's by the same company that made Abzu, that company obviously being run by a lot of the people who were responsible for Journey. This game looks fine.
Yeah, that's about all I can really say about it as well.
Yeah, it just kind of looks fine. What did IGN give it? Come on, let's steal IGN's content. 8. They give it an 8 out of 10. That's a pretty good score, right?
Yeah.
So Pokemon Go, released their long-awaited Pokemon Home and Pokemon Go connectivity. How exciting, no?
Oh. Yeah, it's really exciting knowing exactly what you're gonna say next.
This is the nail in the coffin for Pokemon Go, I'm telling you now. This is the nail in the coffin for Pokemon Go. It's a fucking mess. Firstly, only people over level 40 can use it. That's not that bad. They're going to be rolling out to lower levels as time goes on. But if you are over level 40, what does that mean for you? Well, you unlock a thing called the Home Transport that lets you transport, quote unquote, teleport things from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home. Okay. Trying to make like an in-law reason. The transport uses energy. You only have a certain amount of this energy a week, and if you use all of it up, you have to wait a full week for it to recharge. Or you can pay 1,000 Pokecoins, which is about £10.
It's great.
You can't transfer legendaries you didn't already catch in Sword and Shield. You can only transfer 4 shinies maximum, and shiny legendaries and mythicals cost all of the energy in your transporter. And the higher powered your Pokemon, the more energy it costs to transport. I hope I included the tweet. Yeah, here we go. Here's a guy, a Pokemon Go player, who says, if I wanted to transfer all my shinies to the main game, it would take 183 weeks or 3.5 years.
Yeah, it's really good.
Or he could pay just under $2,000 for it. How embarrassing. What an absolute mess.
Yeah, it's ludicrous. It was really
It's
ludicrous. Like, I
awful.
really don't know how hard they're getting away with that. Like, surely someone would have seen that and thought, no.
You'd have thought. You'd have thought. Next up, yeah, this is just what the Go Transporter looks like. Here you go. Charge now. 1,000 coins. That's £10. Fortnite is considering adding a monthly subscription service into their game. And loads of people got angry about this. And I don't know
I don't
why.
think it's that much of an issue.
No, like, if you don't like it, just don't buy it. It's not like they're going to lock people out of the game, you know?
No, exactly.
If you don't like it, just don't buy the thing. It's very easy.
Yeah.
If we killed Quibi, we can kill Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? Next up, this here is the first gameplay footage that we've seen publicly released for Resident Evil 8. Did you hear what I said? It's okay. I know you're busy. This that you're looking at right now.
Well, I'm not looking at it right now. I've got an advert.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Point is, what I've got on screen right now is the first public gameplay footage that we have of Resident Evil 8.
Okay.
Your first question is probably, where's the footage, right? Where's the gameplay?
Yeah. This is just.
This is a woman.
That's why I thought this was the advert. That's why I said I'm looking at an advert.
This is an advert where she plays some Spider-Man Miles Morales. But then at the very end of the advert, she plays something else. Where is it? Where is it? They switch her over from Spider-Man Miles Morales. This right here, this 20 seconds of gameplay interspersed within this advert.
There's a really big delay, just so you know.
That's okay. Is the first gameplay that we're seeing of Resident Evil Village. It gives me big Resident Evil 4 vibes, don't get me wrong.
Oh, huge Resident Evil 4 vibes.
But this is it. This is it. This is Resident Evil Village. This is all we have right now. But if you hold on just a little longer, dear viewer, we do actually have more Resident Evil Village news later on in the show. So get excited for that. Oh yeah, Jesse, you don't even know about this yet. So a bunch of PS4 games that don't have PS5 upgrades do support haptic feedback and the special vibrations of the PS5 controller. The Last of Us 2 and God of War are games that have not had PS5 upgrades, but they have had a little update that makes it so that, for instance, in The Last of Us 2, you can feel the here we go. In combat, you can feel the tension in the DualSense adaptive triggers when you draw the string on the bow, while every shot you fire on a weapon will also result in feeling in the controller, and it feels amazing. Yeah, pretty epic. I have a fucking DualSense controller over there, but I don't have PS5 yet. It hasn't arrived. But yeah, that's pretty epic, I think. Next story, Marvel's Spider-Man removed a reference to Square Enix's Avengers, which is hilarious.
It is a bit.
Absolutely hilarious. Just goes to show you what the industry thinks of Square Enix's Avengers. 6 days ago, Scott Cawthon posted this on the FNAF Reddit, where he said, I've been working with Funko on some new product designs that I'm excited about, but they will have mechanics spoilers in them. And I was like, when I saw this, I was like, oh, okay, so Scott Cawthon, there's going to be like new Funko Pops, but they're going to be releasing them early. They're going to be for security breach, right? And I was like, they're just going to be Funko Pops. They're not Pops. I always forget that Funko isn't just Pop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because these look fucking sick, right?
Yeah. There's a huge delay. I can't see. I'll just screen look. Yeah, I mean they're really
Like
high
they're,
quality.
like they're not the best things ever. I don't personally like the art style very much, but considering what we know Funko for, these are pretty sick, right?
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Dead by Daylight has revealed a new killer that is now playable in the public test server.
Mm.
It's a 2-in-1 killer. Doesn't mean that there's two people playing it. It just means that there is an NPC in the game now. It's the first actual NPC in the game.
Oh.
And they're twins. It's a set of twins, and one of them is a little tiny thing that runs around and kills people. And then it also like lives in the other guy's chest. It's creepy and freaky, you know. Dead by Daylight. But it looks really interesting. It's the most like different killer that they've done in the game for like ages. You know what I'm saying? I keep saying that. No, I'm sorry. Gotta stop saying that. Next story is boring, so I'm skipping it. Shit. I know what that was. That was the Just Dance thing, right? Yeah. This is a private video, but it was the Just Dance 2021 song list. But seeing as it's now a private video, we can't see it, I guess.
Oh, epic.
Yeah, great. So FIFA 21 will soon let you track and set limits on how many FIFA points you buy from the in-game store, which is great. Like, once
Oh
again,
my god, yeah.
EA actually like doing shit different, right?
Yeah, I used to know so many fucking kids in school, like, that were just. Sorry, hearing myself echo through Discord is distorting to me. Yeah, they would just spend shitloads on the bus in the morning, like when their parents weren't there. It was ridiculous, and they would just open like loads and loads and loads of cards, and it was just like, I just don't get how that could be allowed, because I don't know how much a card pack is, like a $5 or something, but like, yeah, it was pretty wild.
Yeah. It's mad the amount of money people spend on these things, and that's why fucking EA keeps making the game every year, you know?
Mm.
But it's good. This is a good change. This is great. I mean, it does kind of feel like they were forced into it because there's so much scrutiny on them now, but like at the end of the day, you do have to force companies to do shit like this when they go out of hand, you know? At the end of the day, we are in control of the corporations, not the other way around, you know?
Yeah.
So, Deathloop got a new launch date reveal, and I think this has all been one big marketing ploy for Deathloop, because I realized when they released this trailer that the marketing for this game is in a Deathloop. This is the third time they've released a release date reveal trailer for this game. The third time. This is the third time it's been postponed, and the third time they've had to reveal the release date. So you know what? It fits. The game is in its own death loop. Good for it. Not actually good for it, but it's coming out in May of next year. So at least it's coming out.
Yeah, at least it's coming out. Well, as we know right now.
As we know right now, I wouldn't be surprised if it got delayed again. Actually, I would. That's quite a long time.
Yeah.
In other news, a little tiny bit of news. Valve added director's commentary, developer commentary on Half-Life
Yeah,
Alyx.
it's really cute.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it also shows you. You can see in the video that I'm showing on screen. It shows you like developer tools and stuff for a lot of the like scenes in the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like it shows you how the physics works. It shows you the pathing system for some enemies during some
Right.
scenes, so you can like see, because they made like a whole new pathing system just for this game for how the enemies find their path in the level, you know.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting. It's really, really cool. But yeah, if you have already played Half-Life Alyx, because obviously spoilers, yeah, look, here's another one. They show you how the game figures out how objects are going to move in the air when you throw them. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so if you've already played Half-Life Alyx, then do this because obviously spoilers. This isn't how you should play the game the first time. Obviously, no one's going to be playing director's commentary for the first time playing the game. But also, I will say, be careful when watching adverts for this game.
Yeah, I'm purposely looking away right now because I
Yeah.
don't want to risk spoilers.
I've seen... Because I know that you like to watch Valve News Network, right, Jess? And I get really fucking nervous because that guy doesn't give a shit about spoilers.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
So I always get really nervous.
I
when
don't
watch
really
it.
like to watch Valve News Network. I watch Valve News Network when there's any news on Gary's Model Portal.
Sure.
Or you know, Half-Life. Just any actual news.
Yeah. Next up, Sackboy: A Big Adventure came out. The world rejoiced. Everyone was so happy. Everyone said, it's great. You didn't have to release Little Big Planet 4. Anyway, I'm not going to go on. Point is, next story. This one's actually really exciting. Jess, do you know about this? The Oculus Quest can now cast directly to PC web browsers.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That is...
So we can now stream to Discord or to Twitch or YouTube. Quest gameplay, much easier. This makes everyone who uses the Quest's life a lot easier when you want to be social, especially in lockdown. So yeah, you have to just go to oculus.com/cast and life is made easier. Wait, it's just going to show my login details. It won't let me log in. Okay, never mind. Stadia news. It's Stadia time. It's Stadia time, baby.
Stadia.
Stadia has added messaging to their web app. That's the news.
That's some big
Yeah,
news.
let me see if it's there right now because they've been slowly rolling it out across the world. Let's see if it's there right now. If I go to my friends list. Oh, I can live... Oh my god, when did they add in live streaming?
God, yeah, that
What
went
the
under
fuck?
the radar.
You stream?
That's a huge feature.
Whoa, that is a huge feature. Where are you? There you are.
Hello.
Can I message you? Nope. Guess messaging isn't in the UK yet. Yeah, it
Cool.
exists in some places in the world.
Yeah.
Yes. Next up, Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, by the way, Stadia is going to be coming back in a moment because we've got more Stadia news in a bit. And maybe
Yay.
that Stadia news is related to the Resident Evil 8 news that I mentioned earlier. But we'll have to wait and see because this next story is about Cyberpunk 2077. They're doing episode 5 of Night City Wire, and it's going to be on the 19th. The 19th is not only the date that the PlayStation 5 releases in Europe, but just can you tell me what other important thing you can think of for that date for Cyberpunk specifically?
It's almost like the PS5 releases in the UK. No, that couldn't be it.
No, I already said that.
But
What I was thinking was that November 19th was Cyberpunk's original release date.
oh, cool.
So instead of Cyberpunk, we get a Night City Wire. How exciting.
It's just like the video game.
I mean, it's close enough, right? What else do you need? Nothing. So this one was pretty epic. Earlier today, THQ Nordic released a big list of things that they sorry, no, it wasn't a big list of things. It was an in-game thing. What am I thinking of? Yeah, Spellforce 3 Fallen God had an item. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you haven't heard of that game. You don't need to. Spellforce 3 Fallen God released earlier this week, and in the game there was an item that was a reference to the game Time Splitters, cult classic. You know, we all know. Even I know Time Splitters, and I'm like a baby gamer. You know, and the item directly referenced a Time Splitters 2 remake.
Right.
Nah, but today they came out and said, guys, it was just a joke. It was a prank. Okay, guys, you don't get it. It's a prank. And people aren't very happy about that. So, we have 2 more gaming stories before we move on to the next category. This one is that Jeff Keighley has announced He announced on November 11th that this Wednesday he's announcing Portal 3. Wow, you really are distracted.
No, I just like.
This Wednesday he's announcing the Game Awards nominees.
Okay.
Did your brain shut down? I said Jeff Keighley's
Yeah.
announcing Portal 3 and you had like an aneurysm.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I'm like shaking a little.
Are you actually?
No, that'd be silly. Who would do that?
I'm so sorry to get your hopes up like that.
It's okay. I like my brain was like, no.
But yeah, he's announcing the nominees this Wednesday for the Game Awards. I can't wait for The Last of Us 2 to be nominated for basically everything and for people to be like, no, bad game. If it does get best story, though, I am going to be a bit upset because the story was great, but it did not fit in that game. I hope Half-Life Alyx gets more than just a best VR game nomination. Because too many VR games in the last few years have just been, oh, it was the best VR game. You know?
Yeah.
Right, this next one is big news. This is from today. Capcom had a huge leak, right? Most of it was just employee details, which is shit that people leaked at. But we also got some game details, including a calendar of upcoming shit.
Really?
Yes, including unannounced shit.
Okay. I'm interested.
We got more Resident Evil Village details,
Yeah.
an Ace Attorney collection, Monster Hunter Rise PC port, Resident Evil 4 VR.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Wait, I didn't process Resident Evil 4 VR.
Yes.
For what? Do we not know yet?
Oculus. I'll get to that. But the point is, a VR port of Resident Evil 4.
Holy shit, I guess that's gonna be my first way of playing it then.
And there's more. A new shooter multiplayer game called Shield. Source code for Devil May Cry 2. Meaning that they're probably working on a Devil May Cry 2 port of some kind.
Yeah.
Stadia paid Capcom $10 million to put Resident Evil 7 and Resident
God.
Evil 8 on the platform. For reference, Sony paid half that much. Sony paid $5 million for a VR for VR exclusivity.
Jesus. Yeah. Okay.
Here we have some of the details. We can see like I can't read any of the Japanese, obviously, but we can see some imagery, concept art, research stuff for Resident Evil Village. We can see some of the different editions, including this. We see that there is a normal version, a digital deluxe edition that comes with an extra DLC pack with some guns in it and stuff, a collector's edition that comes with a big statue of Chris Redfield,
Oh.
and a Capcom only version that comes in a big box with like some special shit in it. You know?
Okay.
Pre-order start around January 2021. Wait, I think it has the actual release date of the game here too somewhere. Release date late April. So like beginning of next year.
For Village.
For Village, for Resident Evil 8.
Okay.
Late April 2021. Pre-order start around January 2021. Sales targets, life 10 million. I think it'll get that easy. Next is Ace Attorney stuff, which is for Ace Attorney fans, this is going to be so exciting, and I think it's packaged really nicely. Next up, this is the most exciting part of all. Okay. This calendar explicitly says Resident Evil 4 VR Oculus.
Right.
And it comes here we are. Here we can see the Division 2 here. We can see Village here. Something to do with Xbox Game Pass. Something to do with Google Stadia. So at some point, after Resident Evil Village. No, sorry, at some point during Resident Evil Village. At some, sorry, I don't know enough about this calendar to be able to read it properly. My point is, Resident Evil 4 VR coming to Oculus.
That's insane.
That's insane. I'm hoping it's going to be a full remake. Because if it's like a port and it works like Breath of the Wild, where you have to like look at a distance from it,
Yeah.
that would be awful. But Resident Evil 4 VR, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
That came out today, and that's the craziest news from the whole week so far.
Yeah.
Moving
definitely.
on to film and TV. I'm going through this really quick because the internet's not very good today, so the stream's not holding up very well. Sorry. Freddy's got your neck, bitch. First up, we got an official full trailer for The Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse. Before now, we got only teaser trailers, but this is a full trailer. Now, people got a bit confused by this trailer because it says a series of shorts in it. And they were like, oh, but there's already a bunch of shorts. So what's the difference? Is this just them advertising the same thing that they've already been doing? No, these are still shorts, but they are going to be full episode length. They're going to be 11 minutes as opposed to 3.
Right.
That's it. Starts November 18th. So Wednesday. Wednesday's going to be a big day. Yeah, that's the news. Disney's released this full list of Disney Plus originals that are coming soon that they can confirm, including, but not limited to, WandaVision coming very soon, High School Musical: The Musical Series Season 2, Ink and Paint, The Women of Disney Animation, The Mighty Ducks, The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, The World According to Jeff Goldblum Season 2, Hawkeye, Behind the Attraction, yes please. Please, I hope they actually acknowledge some of their defunct attractions in this one. Like, they didn't even mention shit like Alien Extraterrestrial in the Imagineering story, you know? Turner and Hooch reboot, Star Wars The Bad Batch, spin-off of the Clone Wars, which was a spin-off of Star Wars, Monsters at Work, the Office, or at least in early pre-production, we heard that it was going to be an Office-style Monsters, Inc. show.
Right, okay. That sounds cool.
It does. Disney's Godmothered, no one knows what that is. Star Wars Cassian and K2SO, Rogue One, don't know how that's going to work because they died at the end of that movie. Diary of a Future President Season 2, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Disney's Just Beyond, no one knows what that is. Disney's Flora and Ulysses, no one knows what that is. Marvel Studios What If, Marvel Studios Loki, Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi, Marvel Studios She-Hulk, Disney Safety, no one knows what that is. Walt Disney Mickey Mouse Documentary, Marvel Studios Miss Marvel Show, Disney's Chippendale, Marvel Studios Moon Knight, Willow, no one knows what that is, and People and Places, and no one knows what that is either. So yeah, I think this is their subtle way of announcing a bunch of shit. The one that catches my eye the most is Behind the Attraction. I want to know what that's about. But yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be nice to see some more park stuff just because of lockdown.
Absolutely. Tom and Jerry is getting a new trailer tomorrow. The live-action Tom and Jerry movie is getting a trailer tomorrow. This is where we found out about it. Tom and Jerry have been spotted in a chase around the world and just stopped down in London. Follow along to see where they travel next and watch the new trailer for the Tom and Jerry movie tomorrow. So that can give us a hint as to what the plot's going to be, you know?
Yeah.
Some kind of chase around the world. Anyway, next, Lil Nas X is having a concert during the pandemic. What the fuck?
Oh, I know. I think it happened.
In Roblox.
He was posting about it.
It already happened. It already happened. This was from the beginning of last week. But yeah, he is a full Roblox concert.
Yeah, I think it's funny.
One more because you want.
What more could you want?
The Velocicoaster at Universal Studios has been testing. It's been going.
That's good.
It looks very scary.
It does. I don't think I'd be able to ride it, to be honest.
What's next? I don't want to talk about the McDonald's toys. And finally, our final story of the day. That's right. In 45 minutes, we've covered the whole week. Final story of the day. We kind of had to. We're dropping frames like flies here. Final story of the week. YouTube Rewind's not happening this year.
What? No.
I know. I know.
I'm
we're
so
all crying.
upset.
We're all sobbing. We're all so upset.
That's what I was looking forward to this year. That
gonna
was
get us
giving
through.
me hope.
It's going to get us through.
Oh, how could they cancel the best event of the year?
I know. Shocking, isn't it?
It truly
Well,
is.
considering how shittily this stream is performing, oh my god, we're losing like almost half the frames. Yeah, this is probably going to be unwatchable anyway, so I'm going to end it here, 45 minutes in. Jess, do you have any parting words?
Jeff Keighley, if you're watching this, please give Portal 3. Please.
And on that note, goodbye.